Now it's time for a man who thinks about the hard stuff, so you don't have to. It's Michael Connell!
Thank you. Self-help books, they're always talking about thinking positive, right? You read The Secret, self-help books like that, right? They're always saying think positive. Don't think about bad stuff, right? But I say sometimes you should think about bad stuff, right? This is why I'm not a self-help author, right? Like if I put out a book and it'd be called like The Secret, eventually you will die. No one would buy that book. I say you should think about bad stuff sometimes for a couple of reasons. Firstly, because it's really hard not to think about bad stuff sometimes. Like when they say don't think about bad stuff, that's kind of like going, hey, don't think about a pink elephant, right? You're imagining a pink elephant, aren't you? Right? Like if I say don't think about a pink elephant, you're picturing a pink elephant. Don't think of a pink elephant. Don't think of a pink elephant. Now, don't pitch me naked. I'm riding the elephant, aren't I? Like, the harder you try not to picture the elephant, the more you see the elephant. Right? Do you know the trick? Do you know how to stop thinking of the elephant? You know what gets rid of the elephant? Alcohol. No, it's not. What the trick is to get rid of ideas you don't like, it's just to be indifferent to them. Right? So like, okay, there's an elephant there. Yeah, I don't care. Then the elephant just wanders off. Then it's just me naked. Everyone wins. Right? Another good reason to think about bad stuff is if you think about bad stuff that might happen, when it doesn't happen, you feel great. Like every morning I wake up, I think about my girlfriend leaving me, I think my house burning down, I think about my dog dying. Like every morning, it's a country music song. Like, but then I realize this stuff hasn't happened and I feel relieved, right? Like I feel bad at first, but then I realize it hasn't happened and I feel fantastic. Again, like country music. The other reason you should think about bad stuff is when you think about bad stuff, you realize that your worst case scenarios probably aren't realistic. Like people always think, oh, what if I lost my job? Oh, I'd be homeless. Like it happens that quick. You know, like when you're walking around, you're seeing that dude sitting under a bridge eating a pigeon. You're like, last week I was working at Macquarie Bank. You know, like people always think, oh man, I've just lost my job at Target. Guess I got to start dealing meth. You know, I'm a middle-class, university-educated white guy. What other options are there? But if you sat down and actually thought about this stuff, right, you'd realize that's probably pretty unrealistic. Right? What's probably more likely is that you'll lose your job, you'll spend a couple of weeks on the couch, eventually you'll get a new job. Right? Like the scariest thing you're going to deal with is Judge Judy. And then you'll be like, what? Was this what I feared? This is what I was so afraid of? I made this prison shiv for nothing. I should never have got these gang tats. What a mistake. Right? The final reason you should think about bad stuff is because if you think about bad stuff, at least you're prepared if they do happen, right? Like, it's not fun thinking that your grandma's going to die, but just staying positive, like, eventually, the other option is one day you'll just be like, what? Gran's dead? But she was only 97. I was sure she'd live forever. Like, this is the point, right? Bad stuff is going to happen to you. I guarantee in the future something will happen that you won't like. I'm sure. You know, I've written some terrible jokes. They are coming up. Just brace yourself. That's it from me. Back to you, Aaron.
Michael Connell, everyone.